Previously on.
I'll drink it. Oh, I don't want to drink it anymore. What are you doing here? Go away. Definitely drunk themselves dry. Wait, why did one of them pull his sword out? Oh. So that's where we want to go.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
Is there another one here?
So long since I saw me loot. Aye, down there! Ye paid the warnings no heed, and set foot in sailor's grave while ye still draw breath, at the risk of marooning yourself here for all eternity.
Where are you
Now
at?
that be what I call true pirate courage.
Why, thank you.
Not like the scurvy sea devils who stole me plunder and jailed me up here.
So you are up there.
Crew, a bunch of treacherous curs. But this be no way to hold a conversation. Climb up here and lower me cage. I'll make it worth your while.
Will you now?
Well, it's a start, sure enough. But ye've barely begun. I'm strung up by this old shit beside me cage. But ye'll never border from the ground. Hold your course and see if you can't make it over to her from where you are now. I'll wait.
Good. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Up we go. I love this. This is one of the best event crossover experiences I've ever seen. It's not just a plain and simple, it ties in with Sea of Thieves. It makes sense. We want it within jumping distance. Oh. Whew. Sweet. First try, as they always say. Now we don't want to mess with that.
Well, ye
Oh.
took your sweet time.
Oh! Aye. You're welcome.
Oh, me head is killing me.
Oh, you're just ahead.
Aye, it's not exactly a dignified reunion,
It
but I do
definitely-
welcome being back on the ground. I'd hoped the fall might bust open these here bars, but it seems I'll be needing another favour from ye. If ye can hunt down me mutinous crew and find the key to me cage, well, once I'm free, we might just be able to strike a bargain.
Sounds like a bargain.
Crew wouldn't let the key out of their sight. They probably took it along to celebrate their treachery. The roaches! Find the tavern, and you'll find me freedom.
Find a tavern. Alright. Assuming that we just go this way. I wouldn't consider that a tavern. This would be a tavern. Or maybe not. Maybe that is. Let's see if we can find it. That's the tavern? What? Huh. Maybe if I just looked. Oh. Some ale. Why don't we just drink some ale? Oh. Have a little sip. Got some dice, cards. This is what we need. Nice. Got your cage key.
By Hades' burning beard, ye found the key! Well now, that's the way. I'd been fearful that the lock might have rusted after all this time. Being that I'm unable to provide my own means of locomotion, you'll have to carry me. And make sure your hands are clean. I don't want fingerprints all over me skull.
You're fine, trust me.
Sweet freedom! Ah, it feels good to see in more than one direction. All these years I've spent wondering what happened to the town and me treasure. Now, we've a long journey ahead, and I've yet to find me sea legs. Stu gets about the walking, and I'll take care of the talking. Let's start by heading for the old lighthouse. Or perhaps you'd rather me take ye on the grand tour of me fallen kingdom. Who knows? There may still be plunder to find.
I will come back to this later. That might be a good idea to look around, see if I can get some treasure, but
I may
story
not
is a
be
story.
the pirate I once was, but I can still put the fear into them what knows me. I know you can hear me, ye cowardly curs. Drop what you're doing and get this bridge in order. We've a ferry to catch.
So you control these guys, at least to an extent.
I suppose I should tell ye me story.
That'd be
When
interesting.
we sailed into the Sea of the Damned, it were a happy accident, for we were fleeing our enemies with a hold packed full of their plunder. By and by, me crew starts to grumble about returning to the living world. But I'd have soonest stayed with me loot for all eternity, rather than risk it out on the waves.
Whoa. It's pretty high up.
This whole place brings back memories of the night I snuffed out the flame. Aye, and the lighthouse keeper too. Had to be sure the ferryman wouldn't come and part me from me loot. Now, I'm not what you'd call knowledgeable about contraptions and whatnot. If I can borrow a body, I might be able to help. See if you can't set me down on that headless heap of bones over there. Ah, new body at last. Not as handsome as me old one, but they say beggars can't be chooser. There! It's just like sailing a sloop. Ye never forget how. Now, let's see if we can't find some clue as to set this place ablaze once more. First, see if you can't light the brazier with that fancy flame of yours. Of course, lighting up the town is all well and good, but you'll need to point your flame out to sea if we're to call the ferry.
Alright, well let's read this real quick. Strange, yet familiar by the cursed captain. Just when I thought I was doomed to be bored out, oh me scolded by the end of this fog. I heard old Werdy cry land ho, though he didn't sound happy about it. There was land looming up ahead. Sure enough, though we'd no time to change course before we were onto the rocks, good and scuppered. After exploring the grotto, we emerged to see more ruined ships and a great lighthouse too. It's the oddest thing. The crew swears it weren't there before. Well, we got our beacon burning bright, and I appointed one of me crew to be the lighthouse keeper. So long as that light shines, we're sure to be rescued. Till then, I've set the crew to making us some shelters out over these scuttled ships, and maybe even a tavern. Funny how this already feels like home. Interesting story. It's thought out real well as well. So we need to protrude a flame, so to speak.
Aye, that's the way. Oh, I think it looked better in the dark. Now.
So I'm assuming that's the ferryman. So do we need to hit his boat, or is there something else I'm not seeing? Oh, do we need to light those things up or something? That is what we need to do. Sweet. That should get this ferryman's attention.
The lighthouse is good as new. The mists are clearing. Let me try and get a better view. I see sails on the horizon. Well,
See if we can.
there she be. The ferry of the damned. Though you'll find no welcome passage on her decks. Those hooded fellers are what you might call in charge around here. They won't suffer the living to board her. The only way ye'll sail aboard that ship is to stow away. I wonder if their little secrets still be stowed about here. The key to me cabin, after all these years. The keeper took it when he ratted me out to the others and they set upon me. Me ship'll be a sight for sore sockets, sure enough. But this moldy old body won't last 5 minutes out there, so I'll need ye to be my transport once again. At least till we reach me ship. Take me to me ship with the red sails, and I'll see ye safely aboard that ferry.
That sounds like a plan. Oh. Alright, let's head on down. Can I just leap aboard your ship? Yes and no. Might as well. Makes it 1,000 times easier. Truly a wondrous little event here. Can't say more.
There she be. This next bit needs a fine touch. Set me down atop that there skeleton. There's a secret nearby. I can smell it on the wind. Ha! There she be. Me golden hair. The fastest ship on the seas. By my reckoning, no one ever dare tell me different. A piece of advice. Always have a secret way back to your own ship. To me carpet.
sorry, Captain.
We just got carried away. We didn't mean nothing, but...
I said we never should have mutinied.
Good to have you back, Cap.
Sure, I used to be taller than this. This key will let you through the side door of the cabin. For here is where we be parting ways. There's a rowboat over yonder that'll carry ye onto the ferry. Quiet as a church mouse. But I wonder, do ye really know what's waiting for ye below her decks?
No, that's why I'm
Not all
going.
treasure is silver and gold. Me crew are free, and me conscience is clear. But I've still plenty of thinking to do. Perhaps one day we'll meet again. Now take the key and be off with ye, before ye find yourself trapped here for good.
Thanks.
Ye've made an old sea dog happy today. This key's the least I can do.
Goes to the back door.
Watch where ye step. The treasure what cursed me may still be lying about.
Alright, well, let's read this. Lights out. Treachery abounds. First me, cabin boy makes off with a box full of cursed trinkets, and now me crew plotting to betray me and save their own hides. Someone in these parts has been filling their heads with tales of a ferryman, promising that one day he'll come to take their souls back to the living world. And when that day comes, surely they'll make off with me precious treasure. Well, I'll not make it easier for any scurvy wretch that's planning to jump ship. If ships can't make it to town and the dock without scuttling themselves on the rocks, it stands to reason there'll be no ferry to rescue them neither. Settled then. Tonight I'll be indulging in a little treachery of my own. Then we'll see if Mr. Ferryman is still so keen to visit Sailor's Grave. Oh, give me now. Want all of it. Give it. Just give it to me. Want something. Darn ye treasure. Oh. Is that? Wait, what's the buttons again? Okay, it's these. You're speeding along. We're here. Hello, Fairman.
You, who have lingered in this forsaken place, who have learned the price of breaking the pirate code. You have suffered under the weight of chains forged by your own misdeeds. And now, your time is served. Though you shall not fully remember your time in this place, perhaps some remnant of understanding will accompany you when you step through my portal and return to the living world. Perhaps not. And we shall meet here again. For now, we must make sail, and quickly. For strange ships now patrol these endless waters, and ours is the longest voyage of all.
Ooh. Off we go. Do I need to break under or something? Oh, guess not. Goodbye, ye cursed captain. We'll see you. Let's see if thieves.